It's day two, Intersec 2026 here in Dubai. I don't think I've ever seen a stand fill so quickly as here today on the Kidde Global Solutions booth. I've managed to grab a few minutes with Arman, who's the general manager. Arman, I think before we get into what's bringing people to your booth here today, let's just talk about this rebrand and what that means, because you've got an extensive product range. Is it all coming together now under one roof? What does it mean, the rebrand?
Right. Well, wonderful question. I think we are, let me start by saying that we are one of the largest players into the commercial fire market worldwide, possibly between the top two biggest players worldwide. And the interesting thing about us is that we are fully dedicated to fire, and we are possibly the only company that it is fully dedicated to commercial and residential fire worldwide. In that end, with our new ownership, in the past year or so, we have moving towards bringing one name for the overall business, which is called Kidde Global Solution. And under the banner of Kidde Global Solution, we are bringing the rest of our famous and well-recognized brands such as Edwards, AirSense, or other brands such as Kidde Commercial that also have been in the market for the past few years. Things to keep in mind is that even though that we are rebranding the company overall and rebranding a few of our products, we are the same company that has been around for at least with Edwards 153 years. I'm really proud to always bring that up. And with a lot of our other brands, more than 30, 40 years into different markets. And I think that experience counts under just a different brand name. So you will see us under Kidde Global or Kidde Commercial in many different markets. Please remember, we are the same player that has been around for more than 150 years.
I think that you make an interesting point there. We're here at quite a busy event. There's 1,000 companies exhibiting here. Many of them are operating in different sectors. Kidde are very different. You understand fire. I think I'm right in saying that you're 100% focused on fire. You're not going anywhere other than fire, which must give some confidence to the companies that you're working with.
Absolutely, and I think this is very, very important. Also, I think that many, many years of experience that we have had in this segment, in this market, has shown us that when you go and protect a building, that is give an example, small restaurant versus if you want to protect a big airport, as an example, they are the same, more or less, type of equipment, but it's not the same system. So we are fully dedicated to this market, recognizing and understanding the needs of different segments in that market. And our products have been designed specifically to be able to respond to each in its own level. Again, if I may use an example, if you are trying to do fire protection of a building, like Dubai Airport, we are sitting in one of the largest cities in the Middle East with one of the largest airports. You need a system capable of responding to a very complex requirement, as it is Dubai Airport. And we utilize Edwards and the complex system that we have in that case. Now come down to the hotel that it is next to the exhibition with 250 rooms. There we are capable of not only using a big system like Edwards, but also we have other products and other platforms, other Kidde Commercial UL or EN version of it, or GST that allows us to be much more efficient and respond adequately to the need of the end user and the customer. And I think that's the beauty of being fully dedicated to a field like commercial fire and residential fire, which we are in. We are expert into this, and we always say we live and die by fire. So that all of our resources are fully dedicated to this, and we take pride of saying we understand this market, we understand the pain of our customers and our partners and the end users in this field in particular.
And you must see different requirements in different markets that you react and respond to. So from a product range, what you're using here, perhaps in the Middle East, may be different from what the requirement is in Europe, for example?
Absolutely. And Peter, the regulation also it changes and varies from market to market. It is interesting to look at what the brands and what the marks are, required certifications for commercial fire businesses worldwide. And again, possibly we are one of the very few companies that we have access to almost all of these certificates from UL and FM in US and North America overall, but as well in markets like Middle East, Dubai, or the neighboring countries, GCC. UL is a certificate that is very much in use and utilized. However, in Europe is EN54 or LPCB that it is required, plus many other voluntary marks. We have that presence. We have the presence of being in the ULFM market fully with all of our systems. We have the same exact presence in EN European version of the market, plus all the voluntary marks. But also we are very much present in Asia. China, for example, is the other pole that drives regulation with CCCP certification. We are one of the very few companies that offers that under multiple systems, covering different segments of the market from very high end to a much smaller installation that requires protection.
That's offering a lot of reassurance, isn't it? If I was actively installing fire systems, the gravitas and the knowledge and the depth of understanding that you have here at Kidde Global Solutions is enough, from my take, to be able to answer any kind of question. So let's look into the partnerships. How actively involved with companies are you from a partner perspective? How do companies get to align with you?
To us, what is very, very important is that long-term relationship and our ability to be able to understand better the need of our partners and our customers and respond to it adequately. We have had the advantage of having some wonderful partners in different parts of the world, and we are sitting in Dubai. I'm very proud to say we have, for different brands that we have and different segments of the market, some wonderful and very, very deep companies rooted here that they are our partners. And our plan to the future is exactly the same. Number one, to be loyal to our important partners that they work very closely with us. Number two, to be there for them. Extremely important to recognize we don't compete with our partners, number one. Number two, all of our resources are dedicated to this. So we listen to them, we respond to their needs, and we take pride into recognizing that it is important for us as experts to be one step ahead into the market, recognizing what's coming up in the future, how the need is changing, and be prepared for that. And I think this is an advantage that we bring into these partnerships with a lot of great, well-rooted companies in different parts of the world. This is our strategy. We have been very loyal to it, and our future is dependent upon this. To be very close to our partners, not compete with them, and be fully supportive to their needs, ensuring that their growth and their development is there with fully supported by us.
Arman, I have to say, I think if people didn't already have a reason to talk to Kidde Global Solutions, they've just heard why they should be engaging with you. We really appreciate you taking time to speak with the audience here at Security on Screen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to have you here, and thank you for considering us for this interview.